Nyi watu wa majuu tunajuanga mnakuja huku kuchuna pesa kwa miti. I don't know how true is that because where is the money? Because tumekaa hapa some few days. Mnapata because Kenya with the new mna pesa. So sijui how do you take about that? What's your say on that?
Well, about the money. Wigan is a small town as compared to our counterparts in Kenya.
Yeah.
In Mandera County. In short, Mandera County, we are surviving. We came for the hustle and here we are. Yeah. And it's a chill, quite small town.
Okay.
And I'm enjoying my stay here.
Okay, that's good. How was the experience when you first landed in Wigan?
Well, first of all, culture shock.
Yeah.
And the English,
Yeah.
it's very different as compared to what we speak.
Yeah.
For example, I can give you a few words.
Yeah.
A sandwich is called a bote.
Yeah.
And a few words.
Yeah. Did you meet your expectation? What you had in Kenya now?
50-50.
Yeah.
For example, as at now, they still use a post office
Yeah.
for sending letters and a postal code for everything.
Yeah.
While back at home, it's not relevant to use a postal office. You just use a courier service or email address or anything to send things.
Yeah.
But for here, everything is a postal code, which is So it's a bit laid back, like way back than as we are right now with the internet and IT technology. So I find it to be a bit backwards as compared to what we have.
That's funny because I hear this one of the developed country. When you say post office, they're at least backward. Kenya, we are using a .com generation.
Yeah.
Okay, so about Wigan, as we are in Wigan now, how is life? How is social life in Wigan compared with Nairobi, maybe in Kenya?
Okay, the social life is a bit okay, but not for everyone. During the summertime, everyone comes out for beers, and if you don't drink, then you're in to stay for the indoors.
Yeah.
It's more a thing for the people living in here.
Yeah.
But for us, the foreigners, you can get a bit bored to stay indoors because you don't have your people drinking and partying, as compared to Nairobi, whereby you just go out in clubs and meet with every other person and get to communicate and party. But for here, it's all about just going out, beer one or two, and then going back home, which is not their life back home. But kuna hii kitu anasema majuu ni poa, but uongo ni kugumu, my friend. Kugumu.
So what's that one thing you miss about home? Because Mad with Africa, we come from Kenya, and we want people to visit Kenya. What is that one thing you miss about home?
First of all, the food.
Yeah.
The food is really okay. Wigan, they have sandwiches and all the junk which is available here.
Yeah.
But the cultural food, mokimo, githeri, pilau, chapati, maragwe, ugali, it's not available in your normal cafeterias here. So that's the first thing I miss. And then the social life, if you go out and meeting with friends too, that's the other thing. The third thing, the weather.
Yeah.
Even though right now it's sunny, but it's for a shorter period as compared to home in a tropical country, whereby it's all sunny throughout the calendar month. So that's the thing we miss a lot.
Okay, because nyi watu wa majuu tunajuanga mnakuja huku kuchuna pesa kwa miti. I don't know how true is that because where is the money? Because tumekaa hapa some few days. Mnapata because Kenya with the new mna pesa. So sijui how do you take about that? What's your say on that?
Well, about the money. It's true, but pesa ichuni kwa mti. We have to go straight for it and then we get that money. As compared to the normal pay rate for a medic or any other person who is in Kenya, when they come back with their skills here in UK, then they get a higher pay rate as compared to back home. So most people, tend to come to this side for that.
Yeah.
But if the same pay was given to you back home, trust me, everyone would be staying back home. But with the corruption and everything back home, then it's not possible. But yeah, anyway, we just come because, you know, we have to get the pay. Yeah.
Okay, so, but do you believe someone can make it in Africa? Maybe in Kenya. Can a young person make it without coming to Europe?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, especially if you, right now, with the digital content creation and all that, you can still make it from scratch. And another thing is, you know, with the farming, this side is a bit less. So if you're at home and you start from scratch farming and do anything at home, you can still make it.
Yeah.
And don't depend on white collar jobs, please. Just do any other jobs, because most people come here because of white collar jobs. If you can't stay home and do any other job apart from that, then you're good to go. You can still make it.
Okay, so for the 3 years now, at least you have learned the experience, people, how life is here. So what's pushing Africa back? What is pushing us back to get to this level?
Governance, again, governance. Our leaders. If only, if only they would put system into place, then everything would work out so well for us back home. We have everything. Everything is rich. We have the minerals, we have everything, vegetation, green, everywhere is okay. It's only the systems which are letting us down. If this system was put back home, then everything would be running great. That's the only thing.
So we fix the leadership and then everything will run smoothly.
Yes.
So as Mad with Africa, we come from Kenya. Do you recommend people to travel to Kenya?
Yes. A whole lot of you need to come to go to Kenya from Kenya, and you're missing on the wildlife. If you're going to coast, you're missing the beaches, the dolphins, and the turtles in the coast. If you go to the central even, and where is it? Uko, kwa wildlife, Rift Valley, you get to see the safaris, the big fives and everything. So with the tourist attraction, I think we're good to go that side. You know, here in Wigan, we don't have such. So you'd rather go home and enjoy your holidays.
To Kenya. Is Kenya safe?
Security-wise, I would say yes, some parts, but not all the parts of Kenya. If you're planning to stay at the city center, then you should be cautious a bit. That's Nairobi. But if you have people who you trust within the city, then you're good to go. You can move around without any problem.
Okay, Wigan is a small town. So do you regret coming to Wigan? Leaving Kenya to coming to Wigan, do you regret?
First of all, we all have a reason as to why we travel out of the country, and you have your goals. So as for, you know, growth and expansion and seeing the world, I feel that I do not regret it. Even though I miss a bit about home, I'll stay here for some time, and you know, definitely end game is back home.
So do you encourage young people to travel, to come and experience?
Yes, if they have the money and if they're looking for jobs, they can still come and travel, experience Wigan, experience different places in the UK. But if they feel that they want to stay home and live and die in Africa, well and good.
Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. We are Mad with Africa. We encourage people to travel to Africa. Kindly follow us socials, follow, subscribe, and share. We really thank for your time and appreciate how. I hope you'll have a lovely evening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is Mad with Africa. We are coming from Wigan. Asanteni sana, tunawapenda. Chulos. Visit Africa, visit Kenya. Come and see the beauty of Kenya. I know people have traveled, but have you visited Kenya?